Welcome back to Don't Turn Around Scary Stories. Tonight we've got 3 creepy stories that all revolve around McDonald's. But first I wanted to remind you, the Creepy School Bus audiobook series is now out. Altogether it's over 9 hours of epic horror, starring the voices of Christina Hendricks, Erica Alexander, and Chris Jericho. You can get it on any audio platform, or from your local library. It's from Don't Turn Around, and is the best thing we've ever done. I was 17, closing shift. I still think about the note, every single night. I was on bathroom duty again. Always got stuck with it. The women's room was clean, mostly just mopping. But the men's, disaster. Someone had clogged the toilet and decided to finger paint with ketchup on the stall door. Pretty normal, honestly. I was wiping down the back stall when I saw it. A torn piece of toilet paper stuck under the metal toilet paper holder. Like someone had shoved it up inside and it slipped out. It had writing on it, but not in English. It looked like Korean. I didn't know for sure. I just recognized the shapes from some K-pop album covers my sister used to be obsessed with. At first I thought it was a joke. Someone messing around, but then I saw how shaky the handwriting was, like it was written fast. Panicked, I took a picture of it on my phone, then flushed it. Didn't think much of it after that. A year later, I'm in college, drunk in my dorm, laying on the floor, scrolling through my camera roll, half laughing at the stupid stuff I've saved. And then I see it, the picture. That piece of toilet paper with the weird writing. My roommate's Korean. I was buzzed, so just passed him my phone and asked him to translate. He squinted at it. His face changed halfway through. I'll never forget how he looked at me. He said slowly, "Help me. I'm 13. Kidnapped. Man. Blue van. Orange hat." My stomach flipped. I looked it up on my laptop right there. Didn't expect anything to come up, but it did. A local article from a year ago. A 13-year-old girl, last seen outside a strip mall. No one knows where she is. The article said, police believe the case is time sensitive and are pleading for any information from the public. That was posted the same day I found the note. I never told anyone. What was I supposed to say? That I found it in a McDonald's bathroom? That I flushed it? That I waited an entire year before even asking what it said? But every time I think about it, I feel sick. I was 17. I didn't understand what it meant. I thought it was probably a prank, or someone just messing around. And by the time I knew the truth, it felt like coming forward would only make things worse. Like it would be about me, not her. Nothing I do would help. Nothing would bring her back. So I said nothing. Now every time I go into a bathroom stall, anywhere, I check under the toilet paper holder, like maybe I'll get another chance. But I haven't. And honestly, I don't think I deserve one. I'm 24. I make dumb voice videos on YouTube. So I do this thing on my channel where I go through drive-thrus and use goofy accents. Cartoon stuff, whatever gets a reaction. People love it. Trolling but wholesome, they say. I keep it light. It's around 11:30 p.m. and I'm starving, filming on my phone, getting into character. I pull into this McDonald's a few towns out. Haven't hit it before. Speaker clicks on, "Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like to use your app?" Then the real person interrupts, "Can I take your order?" I go full pirate. "Do ye have a McDouble for a scallywag?" There's a pause. Then static. Then her voice again, but it's different. Low. Panicked. "Please stop. Just stop." And then a scream. Loud. Then crashing. Muffled sounds like a struggle, but then it cuts off in total silence. I laugh. Legit, I think they recognize me and they're trying a reverse prank. I pull up to the first window. No one's there. Second window? Same. Empty. Lights buzzing. Nothing. That's when I see the blood, all over the drive-thru window. Thick, smeared, streaked like someone tried to grab the glass. It's dripping down the aluminum frame. There's a big blotch on the speaker box, too. A dull, dark stain where it ran over the mic. I kill the engine, open the door. I walk to the window, lean in. Can't see much. Glare on the glass. But inside I catch a glimpse of a leg. Black pants. Shoe on the floor. Someone's down. I lean in. I call out, "Yo, you okay?" No reply. I back away and call 911. I'm shaking and talk fast. And that's when I see it. A car. Sitting at the end of the drive-thru. Parked. Blocking the exit. No headlights. I can't see the driver. Quickly I jump back in my car and throw it in reverse. But as I go back, there's another car. A different one. Red. Headlights on. Engine running. Sitting right there. They've boxed me in. Terrified, I floor it straight back toward the window. Slam the brakes, throw open the door, and bail. I run like hell. Full sprint. No plan. I don't stop for a mile. End up behind a liquor store, crouched behind a dumpster, gasping for air. I wait there for over an hour. Then I walk back. Place is swarming with cops. Yellow tape, flashing lights, people everywhere. As I walk toward them, they tell me to put my hands in the air. I'm still breathless. They arrest me, cuff me, slam me into the side of a car. I keep yelling I didn't do anything and I'm the one that called it in. They don't listen. They leave me in the cruiser for what feels like forever. Eventually, one of the detectives opens the door and crouches next to me. He asks about what I saw. I tell him. He watches me for a second, then says, 3 employees inside, all shot, all dead. I just sit there, frozen. He keeps looking at me like he's trying to figure out if I'm lying. But I'm not. I didn't see the shooter. I didn't see a gun. I just heard a scream and saw the blood. And those cars, they were waiting. They uncuff me. Let me go. No charges. No apology. Just, we'll be in touch. I get back in my car, still wired. Sweaty hands. Engine too loud. Everything's too loud. As I pull away from the lot, a few blocks away, headlights swing into view behind me. A car turns out from the opposite side of the parking lot. Not a cop. I get a really bad feeling. It stays behind me. Same speed. No blinker, close enough that I can feel it. I switch lanes. I make a left. It follows. Right. Still there. I slow down near my street. But don't turn in. I pass it by and keep driving. I want to make sure it doesn't follow me home. I take side streets and cut through neighborhoods. I hit a roundabout 3 times before pulling into a grocery store lot and parking close, near the lights where everyone can see. The car passes, so I wait. 10 minutes, maybe 15. When I finally get home, the street's quiet. I park across from my house, kill the engine, and sit there, listening, watching. And just before I get out, I see another car parked a block down. Driver's side window cracked. No movement. Could be nothing. Probably is. But I walk to my door like someone's watching. And I don't sleep that night. Because even though I got away, I don't think I was supposed to. I work at McDonald's, mostly night shifts. It's fine. Dead slow most nights. And kinda peaceful if you don't mind the smell of fryer oil embedded in your soul. To keep myself entertained, I make up stories about the regulars. This one woman comes in wearing gloves, even in July? Definitely poisoned someone and is scared of leaving prints. The guy who orders 2 hash browns, no food, no drink, and sits at the same booth for 20 minutes? FBI. Watching someone, probably me. And there's this dude who hums the McDonald's jingle every time he walks in? Serial killer. Has to be. Just dumb stuff to pass the time. Anyway, last Tuesday night, it was just me and Kyle, my manager. Store's been closed since midnight. We were doing cleanup. Kyle was in the back taking inventory. I was knocking off the last thing on my list, bathrooms. I grabbed the cart, gloves, cleaning supplies. Started with the men's room, basic wipe down, restocked the soap, mopped the floor. Then I crossed the hall and opened the door to the women's. Lights flickered on. And there was a man already in there, barefoot, pants soaked, hoodie dripping like he'd just stepped out of a thunderstorm. Standing in front of the sink, shoulders slumped, hands twitching at his sides. He wasn't washing his hands. He wasn't even looking in the mirror. He was just there. My brain stalled. All I could think was, what the hell? He didn't look at me, just reached slowly for the paper towel dispenser, yanked a sheet, crumpled it up, and dropped it. Then another, and another. Each time, a little faster. Water was running full blast in the sink, already pooling on the counter, dripping to the floor. His feet were standing in it like he didn't notice, or didn't care. "Hey," I said, voice sharp. "You're not supposed to be in here. We're closed." No reaction. I said, "Get out. The doors are locked. How did you even—" He snapped his head toward me like a machine, neck stiff, eyes wide. That look he gave me, it wasn't angry. It was worse. It was empty. Like something had hollowed him out and left only the shape behind. I took a step back. Then he lunged at the paper towels. Grabbed a massive handful like he was trying to rip the dispenser off the wall. Crumpled them up in both hands. Then he dropped them all on the soaked floor. Slowly. And turned back to me with this huge smile, like he was proud of himself. Teeth too straight. Lips too wide. A smile that didn't match anything about him. I didn't say another word. I turned and left fast, practically running to the back room where Kyle was unboxing lids. He looked up as I came in, probably thinking I was being dramatic. "There's someone in the women's bathroom," I said. "Barefoot, flooding the place." I told him to leave, and he smiled at me, man. Like that kind of smile. Kyle grabbed his keys and followed me back. We opened the bathroom door together. Empty. But the sink was still running. Water splashing everywhere. Kyle checked all the exits. Front. Back. Still locked. Drive-thru window was shut and latched. He said maybe I imagined it. But I didn't. I know what I saw. I know he was real. And I know he looked at me like he'd been waiting there. Kyle told me to just finish cleaning. Said he'd wrap up the registers and final counts. So I grabbed the mop and went back into the women's bathroom, my heart pounding harder than it had all night. I didn't want to be in there again. But I didn't want to be alone either. I pushed open the door and stepped in slowly. That's when I saw them. Muddy footprints. Not wet, not faded. Muddy. As if he'd just walked in from a field. They started by the sink, right where he'd been standing. Then walked straight across the room toward the back wall. Then ended. No turn. No hesitation. Like he'd walked straight into it. I followed them. Slowly. Heart racing. My shoes squeaked across the damp floor. I stood in front of the wall and stared. Nothing there. Just plain tile. But the prints ended right at the base of it. Like he either vanished or went through. I reached out and pressed my hand against the tile. It was cold. Solid. I ran my fingers along the grout lines looking for a seam or gap or hidden panel. Nothing. No door. No passage. Just smooth white tile. But it felt wrong, like something was waiting behind it. I finished mopping and backed out of there without looking in the mirror. I never told Kyle about the prints. But now, every time I clean that bathroom, I check that wall. And every time, it still feels like someone's behind it, just waiting for me to turn my back.